Well, I didn't. My career hasn't finished yet, and I hope it still has many years to go. But it is true that I did stay at Deloitte for 37 and a half years. Why? Because I never had a good enough reason to leave. Now, it's fair to say that people of my generation, the baby boomers, are famous for staying with the one company, the one firm, for many, many years. So early in my career, I didn't have the mindset that every 1 or 2 years I had to change jobs, something which the millennials have been accused of doing. But it's also fair to say that a Big Four accounting firm provided me with the growth opportunities that I was looking for. And I did undertake a number of internal transfers within the firm, from Sydney to London to Sydney to Melbourne to New York to Sydney to Singapore. Also, after you've worked in a firm for a number of years, you build up your own personal network of other tax professionals in that firm, in the same office, in the same country, in other countries. International tax advisors in particular are very dependent on their personal network for two reasons. Firstly, to get client assignments done in an efficient and high quality manner, and secondly, to obtain work referrals. There are some international tax advisors in the Big Four firms who get most of their client work as referrals from their personal network within the firm. And if you think that that type of teamwork and collaboration automatically happens because you work in a major firm, let me tell you that it doesn't. The personal network needs to be developed over many years. You need to be known, trusted, and respected. And if you're not, then occupying a position in a major firm is not going to miraculously produce a personal network. So, as the years went by, I developed my own personal network in Deloitte, and that became a major asset. A high value placed on incumbency, you could say. So if I ever did stop to think about moving to another firm, one of my first thoughts would be, oh no, I'm going to have to rebuild my network from scratch. Also, there's the issue of whether the major tax advisory firms are that much different from each other. Now, I know that they say they're different. Of course, what would you expect? And never having worked in any of the big firms other than Deloitte, I don't really know. But from discussions with tax partners in other Big Four firms and discussions with folks who left other Big Four firms to join Deloitte, it seems to me that the tax practices of all of the Big Four firms are very similar. So if you put all that together, after I had stayed with Deloitte for a number of years, there didn't seem to be a lot of sense in moving to another Big Four firm. I would have to build my personal network again, and I didn't expect the tax practices of the two firms to be much different anyway. And I guess that's why I ended up staying 37 and a half years, until mandatory retirement, which impacts all partners in Big Four firms when they reach a certain age, arrived.